Where chaos meets the cruiser, welcome to the real front line. In New York, a suspect fleeing on a bicycle meets a tragic end when officers close in. In Florida, a drug suspect risks everything in a reckless escape from troopers. And in Georgia, nonstop PIT maneuvers slam a 19-year-old fugitive like a scene ripped from a movie. This high-speed police chase is tragic, wild, and unforgettable.
Get out of my face.
Grab onto it, dude! Grab onto it!
July 8th, 2024, Troy, New York. At 2nd Avenue and 116th Street, officers watched a neighborhood plagued by drug complaints. They soon spotted a masked man circling on a bike. When they moved in, he bolted, fleeing on his bicycle. He rode his bike straight into the Hudson River, tragically unaware he couldn't swim. An officer rushed to deploy rescue gear, but it was too late.
Yeah, grab a rescue, just throw it down to me. Yo, swim towards me, bro! Swim this way, swim this way! Yeah, throw a rescue just down!
Help!
He's fucking drowned, give me it. Yo, man, grab onto this! Grab onto this! Grab onto this! Grab onto it! Grab onto it, dude!
The man was identified as Melquan Simpson, who drowned and did not survive. Officers discovered he had been carrying a cross-body bag containing a quantity of cocaine at the time of the incident. December 6, 2023, Escambia County, Florida. At noon on Pensacola Boulevard, a copper Nissan Altima slowed for flashing lights, then swerved toward a patrol car and darted into a Circle K lot. A bag flew from the window, white powder trailing as the chase ignited. The suspect raced south on Palafox Street at speeds topping 100 miles per hour, driving with reckless disregard for public safety. In a desperate attempt to turn into the Taco Rock 29 lot at high speed, the suspect struck the curb, sending the Nissan flipping violently multiple times before crashing to a halt. Antoine Vonch Booker faces 4 felony charges: aggravated fleeing with property damage, possession of marijuana with intent to distribute, possession of a machine gun, and unlawful possession of controlled substances. January 2, 2023, East Point, Georgia. GSP's crime suppression unit moved in to help arrest a fugitive tied to multiple felony warrants. But when officers closed in on Washington Road, the suspect gunned a stolen Jeep Grand Cherokee and bolted. It was a scene straight out of a movie. Relentless pit maneuvers from police met with the suspect's wild defiance, all ending in chaos as the vehicle slammed into a utility pole.
Please turn off the vehicle and put your hands on the steering wheel. Please turn off the vehicle and put your hands on the steering wheel. Please turn off the vehicle.
Matthew Gaskins, 19, was quickly subdued and taken into custody at the scene without further incident. The 19-year-old's reckless rampage will almost certainly land him in prison for a long time. June 3, 2023, Cincinnati, Ohio. A 32-year-old man hijacked a school bus and sparked a wild pursuit. Police chased the massive vehicle off city streets, through cornfields, and across the state line. A runaway scene no one could believe. A massive vehicle like this left officers with no chance of using PIT maneuvers. The challenge was clear. How do you stop a runaway bus? The suspect recklessly fled down a rough dirt road, rocks scattering under his tires. At this pace, patrol cars wouldn't last long, the chase itself threatening to destroy the very vehicles in pursuit. Finally, in Shelby County, Indiana, the bus's tires gave out, shredded beyond use. The massive vehicle veered off course and became stuck in a field, bringing the chaotic pursuit to its end. Chad A. Murdoch was transported to the Decatur County Jail, where he now faces multiple charges including resisting law enforcement, reckless driving, possession of stolen property, and criminal mischief. July 25, 2025, White River Bridge, Arkansas. At 4:09 p.m., Trooper Nicholas Aide clocked a car speeding 73 in a 55 zone on Highway 64. Lights flashed, sirens wailed, and the driver pulled toward the shoulder, only to slip back into traffic without stopping. Instead of stopping, the suspect hit the gas, accelerating to nearly 90 miles per hour. Every move signaled open defiance.
Store here off Highway 33 North.
On right-of-way road, the officer landed a strong pit. The suspect's car jolted hard, but the hit wasn't enough to fully bring it under control.
I'm on 12th Street. They got a flat. They just hit me.
The second impact ended the escape, disabling the suspect's car completely. The vehicle skidded off course and came to its final stop beneath the shelter of a house.
As soon as you crawl out, immediately lay down on the ground. Straight down. Put your hands behind your back.
The suspect was safely restrained and taken into custody. She was then transferred to a county patrol unit and transported to the Woodruff County Detention Center without further incident.
Where's your ID at? Where's your ID?
Yeah, dropped a couple cars.
August 17th, 2022, Seattle, Washington. Troopers spotted a woman driving under the influence, but instead of complying, she threw her car in reverse, slammed into a patrol vehicle, and then bolted into traffic, turning a stop into a dangerous chase.
Seattle, taking off northbound from the scales at a high rate. Silver passenger car, there's heavy traffic. Hey, Seattle. Just cut over to lane northbound. Still northbound. ramp patrol car.
Vehicle only, travel no signals, approaching 321 miles per hour. Rams 86 patrol car 1015.
888, so I'm going to call it. 1043 is in the lead, 3 ways behind him. Lane 2. Yeah, whichever unit's primary is, she gets down to the 60 range, go ahead and pit. 304.
304 lane 400 miles per hour. Vehicle can be pit in the 60 mile per hour range, 1017.
Trailing hands up north Seattle that could possibly set up spikes. 1043, I can try and get in position, but she's approaching 270 seconds, so she might exit here. Lane 4, lane 3, northbound approaching 270 seconds, 80 miles an hour.
Lane 4 and 3 approaching 270 seconds, 80 miles per hour, 1017.
Take the exit here, 328, go ahead. Continuing back, 270 seconds, lane 2.
If you've ever wondered just how reckless a female driver can be, here's your answer. The suspect weaved dangerously, changing lanes without warning at speeds topping 120 miles per hour.
To the landfill, all lanes, 90 miles an hour. It's approaching 200, lane 1, 80 miles an hour.
Approaching 200 lane 1, 80 miles per hour, 1021.
Continued, main line, lane 1, from 200, approaching 188.
Lane line top 200 now, approaching 188, lane 1, 1021.
Coming up to 188, 90 miles an hour, lane 1.
Approaching 188, 90 miles per hour, lane 1, 1021.
Fed up with her reckless provocation, the officer unleashed a brutal pit maneuver. Yet she stubbornly regained control, swerving back onto the road, colliding with multiple vehicles before continuing her desperate escape.
Vehicle full moving was Mike, moving north for Mike.
Got it, she's got northbound, approaching road, lane 2.
Northbound of the friendly activity.
5, I think that was nice work, unsuccessful.
82 at Rose turnaround and Spike, lane 1, approaching road 90 miles per hour, 1026.
Cat losing to
down lane 3 northbound. Yeah, stopped a couple cars going to lane to lane.
Lane 3 slowed down to multiple vehicles, when going between lanes 1028.
With
North, bound from Swift, HOV lane 1028.
wait, we're north, South Michigan, lane 3. 400 steps a bit,
Copy your vehicle.
lane 3. 400 steps a bit.
Near South Michigan, officers executed another PIT maneuver, this time bringing the suspect's vehicle to a complete stop. The pursuit left several police and civilian cars damaged, and traffic in the area was thrown into chaos, creating a severe gridlock stretching nearly 3 miles. December 26, 2023, Mouston, Wisconsin. At 1 p.m., officers responded to the Quality Inn for a man refusing to leave his room. He gave one name, checked in under another, and when the truth came out, so did the warrants waiting for him. The suspect proved dangerously reckless, almost as if he enjoyed a twisted game of bumper cars, repeatedly ramming head-on into patrol vehicles. His recklessness came with a heavy cost. At high speed, the suspect slammed head-on into an innocent driver's Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van, flipping it over in a violent and terrifying impact.
Take your hands up! Keep your hands up!
Richard was booked into the Juneau County Jail, facing multiple charges including first-degree recklessly endangering safety, felony bail jumping, fleeing an officer, resisting or obstructing law enforcement, and operating a vehicle with a revoked license.
It's fascinating when a theft escalates into a high-speed pursuit. On August 16, 2023, 3 suspects in a stolen Mercedes sped across highways and city streets, forcing police to chase them from the San Fernando Valley to the Inland Empire. The vehicle pushed eastbound on the 210 freeway, speeding through Glendale and into Pasadena, then deeper into the San Gabriel Valley before reaching the Inland Empire. At that point, the Los Angeles Police Department handed off the pursuit to the California Highway Patrol. While navigating through heavy rush hour traffic in Southern California, the suspect showed blatant disregard for public safety, weaving between lanes, hugging the carpool lane, and maintaining speeds over 50 miles per hour as he continued to flee. He eventually merged onto Highway 215 in the Inland Empire area. After exiting the 215 freeway, the suspect weaved through the streets of Muscoy. A CHP unit moved in from the side and executed a precise pit maneuver, spinning the Mercedes 180 degrees. Officers quickly surrounded the vehicle. The driver surrendered immediately. Just seconds later, both passengers, a male and a female, stepped out and gave themselves up. The pursuit came to an end, and the suspects now face multiple charges, including robbery, fleeing from law enforcement, reckless driving, and other related offenses. On October 18, 2023, a police officer spotted a vehicle driving erratically. When he tried to pull it over, the driver hit the gas and fled, kicking off a dramatic high-speed chase. The vehicle fled at 80 miles per hour through a no-traffic zone, clearly showing a disregard for safety. It sped through a BP parking lot just to get back on the road and continued east on Route 62. The driver then ran a red light at Regent and 34th Street, ignored another stop sign, and turned into a different parking lot.
We're just doing survey noise parking out here. You keep hitting curbs. Where you at? Still up on down there, branch. Just revving his engine here. Yeah, he's taking off. South on Middle Branch here.
The vehicle continued northbound on Harmont Drive, then slowed down and made a right turn onto 162nd Street. It struck the curb, causing damage and flattening the rear passenger side tire. Despite the flat, the driver kept going, swerving erratically across lanes and escalating the danger.
Out there?
Negative, going back out onto 62, headed east. Signal 100 on 62. We're going back the right way now, coming up to Harmont.
I'm 77 in Holden. You can still mark right now, past it.
Blow down to about 15, ran the stop sign here at Regent and 34th. East on 34th Street. Ran the red light or stop sign here. Oh, he's got the 31 here into a parking lot. He's continuing, going north now through a parking lot on Harmont. He ran that stop sign Harmont 34th at 30 miles an hour. Slow down to 10, making a right turn onto 62. Looks like something on his car's messed up and hitting those curbs. He's swirling pretty good. Going anywhere with his tires being flat.
And he's turning into the sheriff's department. If you can look at that, no.
Okay, and with these speeds being so slow through this parking lot, can we hit him if we get a chance?
In a strange twist to a police pursuit, a confused and disoriented driver pulled straight into the parking lot of the sheriff's office. Officers quickly moved in, using the vehicle's slow speed to block him in. Showing signs of intoxication and slurred speech, he was taken into custody after nearly delivering himself straight to jail.
I'm coming up on Harlem. I'll get dropped.
Stay right there! Stay right there! Stay right there!
Stop the vehicle now!
Stop the car!
After being taken into custody, the driver mentioned having been at Nathan's patio bar, further raising suspicions of DUI. Officers documented the damage, including a collision with a concrete curb in the Middle Branch parking lot. Now facing charges like DUI, fleeing, and reckless driving, the driver was booked into jail.
Attorney, foreign attorney one will be appointed to you.
From a bicycle escape in New York ending in tragedy to a reckless drug suspect pushing Florida troopers into a dangerous pursuit and Georgia officers delivering movie-like pit on a 19-year-old fugitive, these moments remind us that no matter the vehicle, the risk is real. Speed and defiance don't erase consequences, they multiply them. Every chase is a story written in split seconds, and every ending is captured frame by frame. The road keeps no secrets. Dashcam sees, time answers.